Good morning, guys. It is day 1 of 30 videos in a row. We are at the BINS today. It is the 10 o'clock rotation. Let's get after it. There's a whole lot to take in right now. Holy crap. Let's see. So lately I've just been noticing that cassette bundles seem to sell pretty decently. So we got 2 sticks cassettes, a John Lennon as well. I don't know, just thought it was kind of cool, but cassettes don't do crazy good, but we're doing it. All right, there is a ton of people over at the media, so I think we're just bailing for the GM. All right. This could be good. Yes, this can be good. Heck yeah. All right, sealed HP stuff does well, so I'm happy to have that. We just happened to glance over at the shoes bin and pulled out these Skechers. They only have a little damage right there, a little cracking, but I mean, they're in really nice shape otherwise. These Skechers are probably worth the take. Sometimes you have no clue about an item, but you just feel it in your bones, and this is one of those times. Star Wars pinball. This is going to be worth something when we do homework. Mark my words. Saw a person bringing a bunch of CDs out of this bag, and I was like, oh, are they gonna just take the bag and rid of all the CDs because there's like a bunch of burn stuff? But they left the bag too, brand new with tag spool, so pretty happy about that. I don't know if I've ever seen this before, and I feel like this has to be something worth looking up. It's got the guns and everything attached already. It's got the little accessories, so I think it's worth taking, doing a little homework on. Let's take that with us. Also, glove of Franklin seems to be in pretty good shape. We'll trade this in or sell lots in the spring. We have a bunch of gloves right now. You guys probably already know this, but Apple products definitely have resale value. Found this little Wi-Fi, actually, well, yeah, it's just like basically an extender. So, yeah, cool. Let's check that out. All right, another little thing of color, printer ink, whatever. Sorry, my brain is not functioning right now. But either way, this should give us a couple bucks anyway. Probably not a ton for just a single. I don't know why. I don't know why this is speaking to me. I mean, it's definitely vintage by Trojan Luggage Company. It's in pretty decent shape. It'll clean up really easily. The inside's good. Let's definitely check it out. Well, let's see if this Ping golf bag that's seen better days has Ping clubs in it. Yeah, maybe. No name putter? No, that's got a name on it. Alright. I don't know. Let's start pulling some stuff out. So it all ended up being this brand, Prima, which I'm fairly certain is not worth very much. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, but yeah, dang. We took the putter just to look it up. If this Porsche hat is vintage, this could be worth. I can't really tell by that tag, to be honest with you, but it does need cleaning, which is nothing that scares us. I think this is a good pickup right here with a Porsche hat. And then what do we got here? Don't know what that is. White House Jesuit Retreat. Okay. We haven't been doing a lot of plush lately, but this Garfield plush is calling my name. We're definitely going to have to look this up. It does say 1978, but I just think that might be just when it originated. So, yeah, we're going to definitely look this up. So I picked up these Reeboks, just scrounging over what people have left. They are CrossFit shoes, and they're made with Kevlar, which I found really interesting. They seem to be in pretty decent shape. They just need a good cleaning. I think these are definitely worth looking up. I've never seen a shoe that's just for CrossFit. So, and CrossFit's popular. To say that we have a little bit of homework would be an understatement. So we got these air filters for a vacuum system. I don't know, it looks like some fancy Belgian brand, so it could either be a hit or miss completely on that. We picked up these Merrell little like slip-ons. This brand I've never sold before, but I know that it sells because I've watched other resellers sell them. So thank you, other resellers. And we also picked up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. It's a newer game. I don't know, just for my own amusement, I wanted to see if the pieces were there, if I had the time and energy at the end of our homework to see if it's worth throwing in the booth or something like that. So on the Merrells, or however you pronounce them, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing, the sell-through rate is great on anything similar to this model. This one was the closest thing I could find on quick research, but it sold for $24.75 with 8 in shipping. So I definitely think these are worth taking. I mean, they're gonna need very little cleaning, and they're just in generally good shape. So I think this is a W for sure. So the Turtles game was in surprisingly good shape, and everything is in bag. I'm so sorry. So the Turtles game ended up being in pretty good shape. Everything is in bag still, so that's a big W for sure. Everything, yeah, I mean, even the board looks like it was barely used. I think this is gonna look great in the booth. So yeah, I mean, even though it's newer Turtles, it'll still sell. I mean, I just love the graphics on it, really. If it doesn't sell in the booth, I'll keep it. Okay, so even though this was out of our wheelhouse, this is a little older than most of the items that we like. We like items from the 80s and 90s. This is probably 70s, maybe even 60s, like mid to late 60s. Either way, there's a couple different models of this exact suitcase. There's a couple that are a little more modern, but the one that we have, I'll just go through some comps. There's 20 with 21 in shipping, a 28 with 14 in shipping, a 34 with 8 in shipping, a 40 with 14, a 24 with 12. So yeah, I think we're gonna do pretty dang okay on this, and the sell-through rate's not too bad as well. It looks like it's gonna clean up fairly easily. It doesn't have anything that really detracts from it. The metal will come back with some chemicals for sure. I think this is a pretty good find. I think we can get 25-30 out of this pretty easily. So the sell-through rate on this, on Fun Farm Garfield plush, which is what this brand is, Fun Farm, is crazy. There's a ton of different variations from Fun Farm. There's just one of the exact model for 25 with 9 in shipping. So I think we should do pretty good on it. I mean, we've done pretty well on plush from the bins in the past, just because they're so light. They cost us next to nothing to buy, so I think this is definitely worth, I mean, it doesn't even need any cleaning really, which is surprising for it being in the bins. So I was thinking maybe like 12 to 15 at the very maximum on this Canon Pixma color cartridge, but yeah, you can just see right there, 2 comps. Well, obviously there's 15 with 6, 21 or 22 free, 19 free, so yeah, this will do good even just for this one guy. So it just occurred to me that I've actually sold one of these before, the Airport Express by Apple, and the comps, just the same as when I sold one, were not that great. I think I sold mine for like either $18 or $16.99 free ship, but here's just a couple comps so you guys can see. There's one for 17, there's one for 20. I mean, it was in really good shape when I pulled it out of the box, so I mean, we'll still take a shot on it just because it is generally pretty light. So I don't know, I mean, not a ton of money, just solid money. So I am in no way saying that these are the exact sold comps for this backpack. This exact model actually did not pop up for any US sellers, but it did pop up for international sellers. Again, guys, this is not going to be the comps that it sells for, but 120 from the UK, 117 from Italy, 119 from Italy, 160 from Italy, 132 from Germany. I mean, just because this is not listed in the US doesn't mean it's going to sell. There's a ton of Thule backpacks up for sale right now, and somebody shopping for a Thule is going to come by and see this listing and be like, wow, what a great backpack at a great price. I don't even know what we're going to price it at. I mean, we'll probably comp it off of similar Thule backpacks, so like, you know, probably in the 40 to 60 range. Should sell rather quickly. So it was hard to find exact comps on these Reebok CrossFit Kevlar shoes. I mean, the sell-through rate's pretty good for other models that are definitely better colorways. They're like all hovering probably around like 20 to 35, 40-ish area. But we did find an exact comp of what we had for 44 with free shipping, which I mean is fine. I mean, that they just baked the shipping into that. Like, I figured they would probably be around a $30 to $35 shoe. These are looking like they're in a little bit better shape than what we have, but I don't know. I mean, these things should clean up rather well. They're structurally pretty sound as well, so I think these are probably good for a $30 to $35 bill. So instead of talking about what's in the cart, let's talk about what we're throwing back here. This is actually one thing that I didn't talk about. This is a Pooh Bear. The brand name of the company that makes these is really good, but we decided to throw it back. The brand name is Elko. They make a bunch of like vintagey Christmas stuff, and that's what this was. I was gonna see if it was worth money, enough money to keep it till next Christmas for it to sell. This thing just didn't have the resale value that we wanted for a single one. After we pay for the weight and for the shipping, it's just not going to be worth it. If you have a bunch of these though and you get them at a really cheap price, like $1 or $2 a piece, they're definitely worth it, but otherwise they're just not worth the time. We threw back the Skechers, a little hoodie that we found. We actually threw back the Star Wars pinball, and I was really hoping that would be good, but I think that it's just going to be better for someone to enjoy when they find it here. I just don't think that we're the person to either sell it or keep it. So unfortunately it's going back, but not too bad. All right, so we came out with 1946, a little bit more than I like to spend as of late anyway, but I just think that we have a lot of solid items in here. Yeah, just, I mean, even the backpack alone will make us more than that. I don't know, I mean, I don't think there's a lot of wow items today, but I think for under 20 bucks, we did pretty dang good. Also, really quick before we depart on this video, I just wanted to add that it was so nice to see some viewers of the channel that I haven't seen in a while. You guys know who you are, and then also it was nice to meet a new viewer of the channel as well. You know who you are too. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for always saying hi, hey, hello at the bins.